become the full pandemic that scientists have been saying is long overdue. The World Health Organization is taking the swine flu outbreak very seriously, moving its health alert from phase 3 to phase 4. Now, that's still 2 levels short of a full pandemic. The virus has proved deadly in Mexico, but so far nowhere else, even with cases popping up in the United States, Canada, and Europe. And here in BC, with 2 mild cases confirmed, health authorities expect more cases are likely in the days ahead.
The world is on alert as the global health crisis surrounding the potentially deadly human swine flu changes with each passing hour. Mexico City has been virtually shut down. Airports in Asia using thermal scanners to find feverish passengers. And in Europe, a warning not to travel to the US or Mexico. Then, late this afternoon, a new level of threat.
The pandemic phase alert should increase from phase 3 to phase 4.
In Mexico City, armed guards are acting as security for local hospitals. 149 deaths have been reported, with thousands more suspected cases. Level 6 is a full-blown pandemic, and while officials say that is not inevitable, the likelihood of it happening has increased.
It is spreading human to human. And so these are the hallmarks of a virus that could become a pandemic virus.
The virus typically affects pigs, but for the first time it has mutated and jumped species to humans, and we have no natural immunity to the strain. First discovered in Mexico, it has now crossed the border into 5 states, up to BC and Nova Scotia, and into Europe, Israel, and even New Zealand.
It's not surprising that it moves quickly. I mean, what we saw with SARS is that it moved to the other side of the world very quickly. It jumped from China to Canada in almost no time at all. So in this age of interconnectedness, we would expect to see viruses move quickly.
In the U.S., 40 confirmed cases have been reported. All are being considered mild. In Canada, 4 students from Nova Scotia were quarantined after contracting the virus on a field trip to Mexico. They were released today and said to be fine. And in BC, the 2 young men confirmed to have the virus are also on the mend.
There have been no new confirmations of swine influenza in British Columbia. We're still have two cases identified in the province, and these people are doing well as we speak.
A vaccine is in the works, but that could take months. In the meantime, provincial governments are stockpiling antivirals like Tamiflu. However, health officials say the first line of defense is much simpler than that.
Don't forget to wash your hands, and plain soap and water does it. You don't need fancy antibacterial or antiviral soaps.
Canada's chief public health officer warning today Canadians should expect to see more cases of swine flu in the days ahead and likely some deaths from the virus.
If you'd like to know more about this new swine flu virus or track its progress, you can do so on our website at globaltvbc.com. Just look under extras. We've laid them out for you there. Now, concern about the spread of this new flu is having a chilling effect on travel and tourism. Several countries have already issued advisories against traveling to Canada, as well as Mexico and the United States, where the flu has shown up. And this could not come at a worse time in the midst of the biggest global recession in decades.
As travelers arrive at YVR from Mexico City, concern over the swine flu is mounting. The spread of the virus very much on passengers' minds.
Most of the people, I think, it's very concerned because nobody knows exactly what's going on.
I am concerned, but I've been staying in my house and just not going to places where there's a lot of people. Like, just what they're saying, like, just be safe.
The Public Health Agency of Canada has not issued a travel advisory, but it has put out a travel health notice, urging travelers to use the usual precautions around seasonal influenza. With confirmed cases of swine flu already here in Canada, several countries are already issuing travel advisories and advice. Those countries include Malaysia, India, and Australia. Not good news for a travel industry that's already dealing with falling demand. In fact, airline stocks took a hit today on fears that the swine flu could have a severe impact on the travel industry comparable to the SARS outbreak in 2003.
The SARS outbreak did have a negative impact on the economy, so it's a natural comparison, and it certainly affected the hospitality industry, travel industry, hotel, restaurants, retail sales spending also was hit.
At some Lower Mainland travel agencies today, clients are asking to rebook flights to other destinations or canceling trips to Mexico altogether.
So people are steering clear of Mexico?
They're steering clear, yes. Or now they're going to Europe instead.
Air Canada will allow travelers to make changes for travel to and from Mexico City without a penalty until April 30th. And WestJet and WestJet Vacation guests traveling to and from Mexico between now and May 8th may change or cancel the air portion of their travel arrangements at no charge and travel at a future date.
Signature Vacations, Air Canada Vacations, Transat Holidays, they all have different policies, and literally they are coming out to us every hour with a notice. And travelers need to know what's going on, but the best way that they can find out the information is either go directly to their travel agent, and if they've booked online, go directly to the airline or tour operator involved.